AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Washington football team. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. He'll drop to throw. Open man here, Sims complete.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw here. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Tim Patrick, his 2nd touchdown. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Off the play fake, Prescott. That's into the hands of Isaiah Coulter. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory.
Check 43.
The numbers for Zeke from last week. 25 carries, 96 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now, number 3 in the league in rushing, within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Play action now. Prescott buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys, after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Out to his left. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Isaiah Coulter, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right, and he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Flush to his right. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. 2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the 2nd part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Elliott. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Prescott off play action. That's going to be caught by Coulter. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 41-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. The give is to Elliott. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. A give to Elliott running left. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Now Prescott on 4th down. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, Prescott eluding the pressure right. He's got it. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Escaping the pressure. Touchdown! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll have a decent amount of time, 55 seconds to work with to try to at least get down into field goal range. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. They'll look to throw here.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Final play of the half. Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we have, well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one still. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that one. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He gets this to Coulter complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3, this is where the ball goes anymore.
Well, defensively, they were in zone coverage there. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play...
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes it a 21-10 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this out to the 25. We got this. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all? They've got his man complete. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's a give to Gibson. Trucks over him. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Looking to throw. This is caught.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Gibson. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Gibson again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
Curtis Samuel, his first. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big connection on that one. 39 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Elliott running right. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
And the Washington offense heading out.
I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Back now in Arlington. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. In a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible. Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. up to throw. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. Touchdown, Washington. Tim Patrick. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught by Samuel. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll set up to throw. And he finds McLaurin. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Credit the sack to Leighton Vander Esch. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. A handoff for Gibson, and he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a 1-score game. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. Touchdown! Tim Patrick, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And Washington has retaken the lead. On 1st down, Elliott, and up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Prescott. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 39. Now Prescott. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Flush to his right. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. That time a 6-play drive, and it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken in at the 3. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Now Washington down by a field goal. A little over 40 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Back to throw. Pass complete. This is Sims. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. Second down at 4. He'll look to throw. He's got McLaurin. He stiff arms him. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Now he steps away, and he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. 2nd and 5. He's back to throw. Dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. Well, it would have been a long one, but that was the spot that they put themselves in, Charles, forcing him to try from long distance, and he comes up empty.
And you know what happens oftentimes when you're trying to kick a little bit beyond your range, you overkick it, right? Don't get all of it. In this situation, they cannot point fingers at him. They've got to go back and examine their play calls, how they tried to traverse the ball down the field, and why they didn't get bigger chunks of yardage in order to set up a field goal that was much more manageable.
Yeah, because 5 to 10 yards there could have made a world of difference. Well, Prescott here to throw. The 20, and all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Who wants some? So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on.